Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm Amanda,
And I'm Emily.
and today we are continuing Vampire the Masquerade Swansong.
Yes, we are.
Yes, Emily's joining us here today, and we're going to report back to the prince. Haha, I don't think she's going to say nice things about Anna and Laisha, but at least we got Galeb some points, so.
There you go. Well, but it wasn't Laisha's fault.
It was my fault.
No, I said it wasn't Laisha's fault.
Well, it was my fault that I didn't look in the tent or anything else. I seriously wanted to restart that whole level, but that didn't feel
Yeah.
genuine.
One thing I wanted to ask
Mm-hmm.
is Halsey in Laisha's imagination?
I was wondering that too. Because she's invisible to everyone except Hazel and Richard.
Well, but then also when Laisha was talking to Richard after she pulled the stake out of him, Halsey was talking about he's always so stern with us or something like that, and he wants to keep you away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems a lot like Vorman twins.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the case here too. Let's go. Yes, also, the nice thing about editing these videos is I see all the things I missed while I was actually playing the game.
It's okay.
That's alright, whatever. If we are halfway through, I'd be very disappointed in that.
In this build-up?
Just in the game in general, just because, for reference, we got the Primogen edition,
Mm-hmm.
and this cost me the same amount as Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, you're not getting much game.
No. I mean, I think this would be an okay game. I wouldn't mind playing. I don't mind playing this game, but you see what I mean.
For just a few
It's
extra
content,
outfits.
yeah. And Victoria Ash is a part of the Primogen edition, but so far we've only seen her once.
Mm. Well, we'll see. Maybe it's just, this is like the first, this timeline is just a demonstration of the first half of the game.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at some disciplines. I kind of want to up Dominate. Okay, hold on. I've got 45 points to boost Dominate.
I appreciate his eyeliner. Anytime video game men have eyeliner, it always looks better than mine. Like Axel from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah. Fortitude. Dialogue power. Defends against opponent's skills. Increases the chance of winning by 50% in a tie. Okay, I do like that. I think I like that more than Dominate. But I also like this idea of Silver Tongue. But it's... How often have we used... We've only used Presence once, is the thing.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, education has helped me quite a bit. But I do think that as a Ventrue, your powers come in more, in being more dominant over people.
Yeah,
like
so I
socially.
say dominate.
Okay.
Especially since
Yeah.
Apparently we're weak in the eyes of Beryl.
I know, I hate that. Okay. Let's do a few, and then I say actually instead of Dominate, let's do Fortitude, because that will balance out the skills.
Okay.
Okay, so this is... Okay, hold on. How much was Fortitude? Was that 45? Yeah, 45. Okay, so 45 minus 115 leaves us 70 points left over. And we haven't had Intimidation come up yet, but Psychology has.
Okay.
Okay, and that leaves us with 15 more points, which we won't be able to spend if we want to also use Fortitude. Increases chance of winning by 50% in case of tie. Okay, that leaves us with 10. Not enough for anything else. So
Awesome.
Let's go.
And like always, you've completed your mission.
Like always.
Those words don't come from me. You must know what they say about you here.
No, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Well, you have kind of a reputation. It's actually rather flattering.
Warn her what reputation? I'm not interested.
Warn her about what?
That's the thing. He's kind of being a mentor to her, which I like. I do like his relationship with her. It's impersonal, but I think it comes from a good place.
I guess warn her then.
Okay.
Because I don't know about asking.
I've already told you, you can't trust anyone here. Everyone's working an angle.
I have a hard time seeing how saying nice things about you to me could be construed as manipulation.
It's all tactics to get you to let your guard down, or earn a favor. So, you need to be even more careful.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Don't listen to gossip. Forge your own opinions.
Don't worry about it.
It's not a natural thing here. It takes some experience.
Mens et manus.
Oh, damn it. Why can't I focus? Oh, whatever. I would think you would understand Latin with how old he is. Whatever.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. It's Latin. My mind wandered for a moment. You didn't tell me what was in those files you gave the prince.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
To make up your own mind about something, the best way is to go to the source. And apparently, Jason Moore is well informed.
I see. You'll have to be patient, Fang.
Do you think your success on the mission could play to our advantage? I mean, for...
The prince will decide your fate when the time comes. Being useful to her can't hurt. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I just want to get it over with. Like when you're going into finals.
Even if there's no going back?
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
It is.
Your child, Beryl Underwood, did he have any second thoughts?
I don't want to discuss it.
He's your only child, so I wondered how it went. Well, could you enlighten me?
Should we answer honestly about Beryl or ask her why? I kind of want to be honest with her.
I do too, because I feel like Beryl wants to kind of swoop in and take advantage of this somehow.
Yeah, I wonder if Beryl is going to try to embrace Xu Feng before Galeb or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna answer honestly.
Beryl is very different from you. He always has been. I was blind. It won't happen again. Beryl would have begged me to get what he wanted. Your patience reassures me. I'm making the right choice with you.
You seem to really have a problem with him.
Yes, and that's why you must stay away from him.
This separation between you, what caused it?
Don't dig too far into it. You know this is something I don't discuss.
That's too bad.
Dialogue powers. Dialogue powers can be used in all compatible dialogue choices. I'm kind of upset that this is coming a little bit late. I wish that this was more in the tutorial stage.
Yeah. This is kind of
To use the
annoying to have.
dialogue- oh.
Sorry. No, that
No,
it
no, go
just
ahead.
seems really annoying and distracting when it's like you've been playing the game for a few hours now, and to have something
Yeah.
new pop up every like every time you play. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, exactly. To use a dialogue power, you must activate it in the selection wheel, then select the dialogue option. Only one dialogue power may be active at a time. You may activate or deactivate the power as long as no dialogue option has been selected. Using a dialogue power generates hunger. Okay, Walls of the Mind increases the success rate by 50% to the next skill defense line. Okay, cool. She's asking too many questions about Beryl. If she has something to say to me, she might as well say it.
I'm leaning towards the second one.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Failure?
I'm not one to beat around the bush, especially on a matter like this. So either be frank with me, or be silent.
Then let's not talk about it.
Stay away from Beryl. Avoid him like the plague. Now, if you'll excuse me, Feng, I'm going to have a word with him.
Oh? To Beryl? Why?
I trust you, but I don't trust him. I asked you not to go near him. Apparently, I didn't make myself clear enough.
I thought the prince was gonna call for you any minute now.
I'm sure I'll have enough time to clear the air with him first, once and for all. While you're waiting, stay put.
As you wish. Just one.
Why? What was the point of me even getting that power? I mean, I'm sorry, that's very frustrating.
No, I get it.
Yeah, the intimidation was just to figure out.
Why?
What was this?
A message
Like,
from Caius. Need you downstairs. Urgent issue. Bad timing. I'm going to have to choose. Help Caius or speak with Beryl.
Do we take the elevator to respond to Caius's call or go talk to Beryl? Kind of want to talk to Caius instead.
Can we come back and talk to Beryl?
No, we have to choose between one or the other.
Yeah, I think we already have the suspicion that Beryl is plotting something,
Yeah.
or he's putting something into Xu Feng's head. So I think,
Yeah.
talk to Caius and get more information about what's the bigger thing about what's going on beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this actual security breach and what actually happened.
Yeah.
Call the elevator. Oh, I'm already here. That's right, it's already here.
I was like, the door is open.
Okay. Let's go to security.
Because it is kind of suspicious.
It is very
'Cause
suspicious.
it doesn't seem like Xu Feng has any worries about being embraced herself. So why would she be so concerned about Beryl? Like, maybe he's trying to tell, like, is Beryl trying to tell her, like, he's gonna abandon you like he abandoned me, or something like that? But I don't think that would work, because Galeb seems to be taking his time with Xu Feng.
Yeah, and she seems like she's able to stand on her own 2 feet. So it's like, I don't know, a woman like that, or a person like that, not just a woman, but a person like that wouldn't need to have their mentor there all the time.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
We're waiting for Mr. Leader's signal. Until then, if you have any questions, save them. Got it?
No problem.
Great.
I want to report on his activities pronto. I don't like the sound of that at all. Oh, there you are.
Hold on, I want to see if there's
Follow
anything
me,
else I
please.
can look at. Oh, he said follow me. Whoop, oh, here we go. I beat him to it.
I was like, can we hack into his computer finally?
No. Well, we have a few hacking skills, actually. I don't know if we'll be able to do it while we're right here.
Why he's standing right there?
Oh, technology.
Can we get
oh,
this over
sorry.
with quickly?
That was the wrong one that I had.
I'm sure we'll find the password on one of those post-its, but probably not because he's a Nosferatu.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
Happy to see you, Galeb. We don't usually let anybody down here, but I can bend the rules for you.
To what do I owe this honor?
I need you. Some things come up. On the night of the attack, someone sent a message to an unauthorized recipient.
A message to an unauthorized recipient?
Was that the cell phone at the party that Leisha found? Like at the Jason person?
Jason is one of...
No, Jason, that's... Yeah.
So that was one of Jason's bodyguards that was dead in the kitchen.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Well, we know that an unauthorized recipient is a big deal. So, because that could have been the Second Inquisition that they were calling. So
Yeah.
let's ask who.
Do you know who it was?
Not now, but I will soon enough. Otherwise, the prince will have my head. Galeb, I need your help. I get the feeling that it's all connected. It's too huge to be a coincidence.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Jara Drory.
I agree with him. This is all way too connected. Something's up.
Oh,
But
100%.
Why would he suspect Jara?
Hmm.
So do we say evidence, seriously, or why not? I kind of want to say evidence.
Yeah, everything rides on evidence.
Because we haven't even met Jara yet.
I was going
We've
to
seen
say,
letters,
there's
but...
so much talking about Jara, but we've never met this person.
other than the letters, there's nothing.
Yeah.
What you're telling me is extremely serious. I hope you have proof.
If I did, do you think I'd be asking for your help? But I wouldn't accuse her unless I had serious doubts. Think it through carefully. For starters, she's one of the few who knows how the system works.
She'd be able to cover her tracks,
Yeah.
wouldn't she?
Maybe. But maybe she made a mistake.
I don't know. Jara has most likely been destroyed by now.
Do you have any evidence supporting what you're suggesting? Anyways, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, if you want to call it that. In my place, under the current circumstances, I can't really go poking my nose in her business.
And I can.
Nobody will bother you. I'm not asking for much. Just take a look in Jara's room to see if you can find anything that ties her to any of this. And if you could do it quickly.
Why?
Because I'm about to erase a ton of data. It's the Code Red protocol. And since Jara vanished, the prince wants her personal data to disappear along with her. That doesn't give us much time. You in?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, because I think that makes perfect sense, because she was supposed to be there.
Yeah,
like,
and...
front line.
I could maybe go and take a look around.
Great. I found a key to her room. Take it.
Thanks.
It's our last chance to recover the data from Jara Drory's computer before everything disappears for good. Just insert this thumb drive and it will download everything I need. If she betrayed us, I'll know.
Fine. I'll go see what I can find.
Thanks. One last thing.
Uh-huh.
If you could keep this just between you and me,
Fine.
and don't come back to see me here. It's supposed to be sealed. It'll look suspicious. I'll send in an engineer after you. Give him the drive when you're done, but don't tell him anything. We have to keep this between us.
As you wish.
Okay.
See, even that's kind of scary, because it's like, what if the engineer isn't the engineer? You know?
Like he's one of Beryl's men or something?
Yeah. That's the only thing I would be
Where's
suspicious
Miss
about, because I
Joy?
think Caius has good intentions.
Yeah. You could argue that he also has something to gain because he's the second
Yeah, that's
head
true.
of security. Did I already read this? Semi-secular report on the evolution of the mortal world. Oh,
This
never
might
mind.
get
Yeah, we
any
already
worse.
talked
Yeah.
about this. It's about overpopulation, I think. Okay. But if nothing else, this will still reveal something. Even if the drive doesn't get sent to Caius, that'll still reveal something.
Yeah. I don't know. These handoff things, it's like, I don't know. That stuff makes me nervous.
No, I get it, because, I mean, this is supposed to be between...
Just
if it
the two
were
of them.
me, and it was supposed to be between me and one other person, I'd rather just talk to that one other person.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or-
where was Beryl's... Oh, yeah, Beryl's room was right here. Oh, but there's Hilda.
Or prearrange who's going to meet you.
Galeb,
Yeah.
our secret agent is back already. The soldier is on furlough.
Not for long, I'm afraid. The prince will undoubtedly have some new task for me.
At least she trusts you. She hardly speaks to her primogen. Even Beryl is in the dark.
He's not used to that. It'll be good for him.
I don't want to say I found her file. Do I? All Hilda's file really told us was that she's smart in her investments, she invests in what she cares about, and she wants to leave everything to MM when she dies.
I don't know if you have to share that with her.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
'Cause
she wants to know that someone's spying on her, but
I mean, like, we already have that stupid chatterbox trait, so you know what?
yeah. All right. Yeah. Just because of that.
Are you still not
You say nothing.
talking?
You could say that.
Any regrets?
Oh, something that I read, actually, in the Codex is, I'm wondering about why Hilda is asking about regrets. Hilda was more than just MM's sire. They were actually in a relationship for like 50 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think that's why she may be asking. And then, where in Galeb's case, he does regret embracing Beryl because he thought he created a monster.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I? What would I regret?
What would I
That's
regret?
why
I think-
have Feng. It's none of her business.
I would say, what would you regret? Because then that's putting it back on her for her to say more.
See what she says about Beryl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see why I would have any regrets.
That's no surprise. Personally, I find that giving a child so much power is dangerous. The problem is that you have to watch them all the time. Otherwise, they end up making a mess of things.
Have to watch them, but if they're like free from their sire, they're not their. Well, they're kind of their sire's responsibility.
I guess, but then everyone's trying to make sure that she gives MM more liberties.
Yeah, that's true. You have to let them make their own decisions. She's probably right. I don't have an opinion on the matter.
No opinion. Because
Yeah,
what he
'cause,
does
like,
with Beryl would be different with Xu Feng.
Feng, yeah, like he would let Feng do her own thing,
Yeah.
but not Beryl. Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you really think you'll have time to embrace Feng?
What do you mean?
Well, with all the elders gone, who knows who'll be next?
That's not something I'm willing to discuss with you.
Suit yourself.
No, excuse me, I have to go.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, Beryl was in... No, we're not talking about Beryl. We're talking to Jara. What am I doing?
Oh, you're going to investigate Chara.
Yeah. The nice thing is she's not there.
There's no point in insisting.
The prince didn't ask you for your opinion.
Hazel can't just ignore me and then call me in like this. Now get out of here before I make your blood boil.
Mr. Siaka, you're taking a big risk.
Goodbye.
Asshole.
Hmm.
I hope there won't be another attack.
All right. This is that letter from Kay. So, who is Kay is my question.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1841 is arrival. That's the password. That's what we discovered with Laisha. Oh, yeah, I should. Okay, that already revealed the letter. We know that.
Let's see if Caius was right.
Nope, stop. Where is this? This box was not here before.
Jara always was old-fashioned. Whatever's in this box must be important.
Well, there are only 3 options, so that only means 9 different combinations. Or unless, well, we don't know how many turns this needs. Let's see if there's anything else in the room. There's got to be an answer to that somewhere.
Yeah. Why is there a first aid kit there?
That is an excellent question. Well, the room is very Spartan. Where are you? The time has come. Oh. Oh! Okay, so this is part of the combination. It ends in 2 to the right and then 3 to the right.
Jara has always been wary of new technology.
Now that's interesting. Wary of new technology, but put in charge of
Security.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, okay. This is the It's 1 left, 2 right, 3 right, and then 4 is the button.
There you go.
Awesome. Sorry, I think that with Galeb, he's kind of being handed some things. Like, I feel like with Laishan and them, these have been just so much harder.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jara was
There we go.
conducting her own investigation. There is no way Caius would be expecting that.
So Jara, it looks like maybe didn't do this. Okay. Decrypted conversation, September 4th, before the party. Or day of the party, I think. Killa, Corvus, you used the old code. Corvus, the most recent one, has been compromised. Notes, it's a good idea to keep the codes to myself. Aquila, alternative procedure. Pause. Aquila, time of last contact. Corvus, 7:07 p.m. Aquila, duration? Corvus, 2 minutes 27 seconds. Aquila, anything to report? Notes, they are overconfident and have become lax on security. Corvus, of course, the prince wants to increase the surveillance of the port. Corvus, I don't have all the details, but it could complicate your transfers. Notes, that's the best you can do. Aquila, thank you. I'll pass the word on to the teams. Aquila, I'm still waiting for your last shipment of files. Corvus, I'm working on it. It'll be coming soon. Aquila, in that case, Aquila out. End of conversation. Notes, this looks like a test to see if the identification would work without the code. Why? I need more information.
It appears Caius was wrong. He and Jara may have been looking for the same individual.
Yeah, this was the report on her report on Jason Moore. I'm just interested if he has anything else to say.
If Jason Moore has anything else to say?
Oh no, if Galeb has anything else to say.
Okay.
About like the things that we have. Anything else, or was that just the only thing? Because it's not letting me show my goals anymore. And I would like to very much to see if the checkbox was ticked or not. And I don't know why this drawer... I'm sorry, but having missed a few things, I am now very paranoid about not missing anything else.
There you go.
Okay, but I am positive that... Oh, hold on. He was looking at something. He was looking at something. What were you looking at, my dear sir? Nothing? Okay. Okay.
Did you get the thumb drive in?
Oh, the thumb drive! Dear Lord, you're...
I was like, okay, we read her email, but did the...
That's why, duh. There it is. I knew there had to be something.
Take less than a minute.
I feel like someone's gonna walk in.
I know, I was gonna say.
I hope Caius will be able to use what's on this thumb drive. I think that's everything. Now it's Caius's turn.
Hello, Mr. Missouri. Mr. Leto asked me to wait until you were done. He also told me you'd have something for me.
Yes. I mean, there's only so many places we can look.
If you're comfortable.
Don't say that, please.
Okay, then yes.
Here it is. Give it to him, and him alone.
And don't ask any questions. I get it. Are you done here?
You may proceed.
Thanks.
I hope Caius knows what he's doing.
Hazel is probably ready to see me now. I won't make her wait.
Oh, whoops. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was like, where's the elevator? Okay, let's do it.
I would never want to live like this. Like, I live with my coworkers and we're all spying on each other.
I know, right? That would be just a nest of paranoia.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is this...
The prince is ready to see you now.
Do we want to do anything else?
Talk to Beryl?
Yeah, might as well try.
Just a second. I'll be right back.
Because I feel like on the end screen is going to say, oh, well, you could have gone and talked to Xu again. You could have.
Yeah.
Feng. Everyone calls her Feng, not Xu, but it's sure. Alright. I feel like we can also talk to Dijon.
Yeah, probably.
Locked?
After that. Witnessing an altercation.
I'll have to talk to him another time.
Wait, can I even, like, pick the lock or something to, like, go in? Damn it.
I just want to talk to my child.
It's locked from the inside.
Oh, that's rich. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's because, sorry, I was like, but we saw Dijon. Why would we see Dijon go into Richard's office? We didn't. Who's this?
I've seen princes come and go.
Oh, Victoria!
In the end, it always comes down to a struggle for power between the prince and their primogen. Hazel is strong, but will she last much longer?
Galeb, I was wondering when I'd run into you.
Victoria, what a surprise. I didn't know you had decided to walk among us.
I'm always where you'd least expect me. It feels like I've been away for ages. Boston has changed so much. The only thing that hasn't changed is your steadfast presence at court.
Is that a problem?
You know it's not. I'm just surprised, that's all. There's a whole world outside this city, you know?
I'm loyal to the Camarilla. She's got no business lecturing me. I've traveled enough. Oh. Because in Galeb's bio, I mean, he has traveled.
I mean, I guess he's also pretty loyal to the Camarilla.
Yeah, his goal right now is to fix the mistake that is Beryl. I read that in his bio.
I guess then travel enough.
Loyal to the Camarilla?
No, I was gonna say travel enough, but
I'll say I'm loyal because he's also facing the beckoning, so that means he'll have to travel again.
Okay.
I'll serve our family as long as it needs me.
You are a reassuring presence. I must admit I was a bit surprised not to find Quentin King in charge.
Quentin gave in to the beckoning 4 years ago. Ms. Iverson runs Boston now.
How droll. I never thought King would give up his precious crown. He was so attached to it. Iverson is lucky she can count on your loyalty. You're a valuable resource, Galeb, especially in times like these.
I'm only doing my duty.
Ever the cheerful one.
Now that's odd. Everyone says that King vanished, but Galeb says that King gave in to the beckoning. Alright. Does she hear the beckoning?
So many elders are gone, and yet, here you are. How is it possible?
Because I want to. That's all. I enjoy my existence. Why give it up?
But you must also feel that force. The insistent calling, night after night.
Yes, but unlike so many others, I have a reason to resist. Don't you?
I have to teach Feng. I plan to leave soon. It's none of her business. I guess Feng.
Do we like her? Okay, but how much do we want to share with Victoria?
So Victoria, I think, is the Prince of Atlanta right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say in Galeb's bio, it said that he was hoping Feng would, counteract.
No,
Beryl,
I get that.
so.
I just don't know if we need to share that with her. But if you want to, although I'm sure that adds to the character by us saying it. So.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I still have some ties that keep me here. I won't leave without having one more child.
You are sure taking your time.
I'm waiting for the prince's blessing. It shouldn't be long now. Feng will be embraced soon.
Feng! Oh, yes, I see. She seems charming, spirited even. You have a knack for finding true gems. I remember your sire, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
I didn't see him at court. I remember he was very popular back in the day.
He left with all the others.
Oh.
I'm just gonna do psychology. We've seen the consequences of not defending ourselves.
That's true. Yes, we have.
Okay.
And she is higher up.
Yep.
I know the two of you were very close. His absence must have left quite the void.
I have no energy to waste on regrets. Jean-Baptiste had no choice. No more than I do. That's all there is to say on the matter.
Of course. I'd expect nothing less from you.
Okay. Did you talk to Feng?
You seem to have met Feng.
We had the chance to talk last night. She was pacing the floor while you were gone.
I told her to keep quiet.
And she did. She's a smart young woman of great consequence. You shouldn't treat her like a child.
Yeah, I guess Feng seems to understand it, and I do think that Galeb was talking down to her a bit, like, a bit unnecessarily.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think the mentorship it's a good respectful mentor-mentee relationship, but Feng is pretty smart.
Yeah,
and she seems to get it.
Yeah, I'll say it's not Feng I'm worried about.
Mm-hmm.
The court is full of predators. Feng is easy prey in the eyes of many.
She's more resourceful than you think.
Not against kindred this old.
Ugh. Oh, Galeb, please. Is it her pretty face that's got you acting like a knight in shining armor?
I'm just trying to protect her.
That's what I'm saying. I've had my share of protective followers too. Men who thought they could use their power to protect my delicate nature. I've survived longer than them all.
I'm not overprotective of her, if that's what you mean.
That's not the impression you give off. I hope you're able to find a balance, or you'll both suffer.
Alright, so what are you doing here, Victoria?
I hadn't heard you were coming to Boston.
Indeed. I wouldn't be stuck in this tower if I hadn't gotten wind of your arrangement with Hartford.
Well, isn't that a shame?
It's not been a complete waste. I met your prince, and I got to see a few old friends. I just hope it's not at the cost of my unlife.
Were you at the party?
You don't seem to be hurt. I take it you weren't at the party last night.
Heavens no. I was in your prince's personal suite. We hadn't even left yet when the Code Red was initiated.
Good timing.
Good timing indeed. When I think that the Second Inquisition's butchers were lying in wait, I'd shiver, if I could.
So she's giving Hazel a bit of an alibi.
A bit of one, yeah.
A bit of one, but not entirely.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything while I was gone?
My obligations to Hazel kept me away from the court last night. Did I miss anything important?
No, nothing much. I ran into Burrell. He was with your charming little protege.
I don't like the sound of that. Did you hear their conversation?
That would have been very impolite of me.
Damn it. Damn it.
I mean, we suspected.
Damn it! Why did I use that much willpower? Wait. Do I have anything? No! I used up all of my willpower items.
Oh.
Damn it! Who gives a shit about the sire? I care about this conversation. You know what?
It's okay.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Galeb.
Damn it.
Would have been impolite of you, but doesn't mean you didn't hear anything.
Yeah. Oh. What is this room? Because this was locked when we played as MM. Ooh, if someone came in here, we could overhear their conversation.
Mmm.
Never know when that would happen, but still.
It's like you could lure somebody in there and...
Okay, and we can talk to Dijon.
I like his room.
I do
Let's get
too.
straight
It's
to the
very
point.
jazzy.
Meeting tarot. For those who are uncertain as to what the future holds for them.
So I'm just gonna look around. So that spell that he was conducting in here, it's a camouflage or concealment spell.
There's no time to make it pretty.
Oh my god, the alligator on the ceiling. It's like
I
Princess
know.
and the Frog. That's the first thing I thought of.
Which also took place in New
I
Orleans.
know,
but
I
yes.
know.
Okay. Oh, fun fact for you: the guy who played Prince Naveen, he's a lawyer now.
Oh,
Shit.
cool.
Misspelled.
So
Yeah,
is
he got his
so's
degree.
the guy who played Spider, the replacement guitarist in School
Yes.
of Rock.
I saw that too.
Now she's sending you.
Run into some trouble with the prince?
That's a question to ask Hazel. She's the one who doesn't know what she wants.
Something's bothering him. What did she ask? I kind of want to say something's bothering him.
Yeah, either that or what did she ask?
Well, the uncertainty would be bothering him. What I'm wondering is, what did she ask?
Yeah.
Did she ask you to do something?
She summoned me like a servant. I know she doesn't trust me, even though I don't understand why. She's gone all paranoid Ice Queen. There's no way I'm gonna let it cost me my head. I don't know how you still put up with her.
You owe your place in the Primogen to her.
What, you think I don't know that? I've always done my best to keep her from screwing things up. But when she reached out to Hartford,
She needs Hartford. She has no choice. What's the matter with Hartford or go on?
I don't think any of them really like Hartford.
Yeah, he doesn't. I'm gonna say go on.
Yeah.
'Cause,
We don't
like,
need to defend her or anything. That might shut him up.
No, we don't. And he prefers Salem, obviously. No! I am glad you said let's go do other things.
Oh, thank you. I'm just here to be helpful.
No, you're right, because I was rushing into things. I don't normally do that, but when I record, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's keep the story moving.
I mean, yeah, I like keeping the story moving too, especially considering, I don't know. If you could see my whole apartment right now, it's a mess. Plus work. So I'm like, all right, get the story moving on. But I'm sure there's plenty of hidden gems in here that
Offers some little world building. At
yeah,
least.
world building and learning more about the story, you know, so that we can get a better picture of what we think is going on.
Yeah. Like, it would reward you. I feel like this game rewards you. Well, obviously it rewards you for investigating and doing more than what you were asked, i.e. Leisha's quest.
now she's sending you.
Run into some trouble with the prince?
That's a question to ask Hazel. She's the one who doesn't know what she wants.
Oh, the camera. Oh, the camera.
Yeah, I saw it too. I was wondering if it was on my end, but it's not.
No, it's not on your end.
Did she ask you to do something?
She summoned me like a servant. I know she doesn't trust me, even though I don't understand why. She's gone all paranoid Ice Queen. And there's no way I'm gonna let it cost me my head. I don't know how you still put up with her.
You owe your place in the Primogen to her.
What, you think I don't know that? I've always done my best to keep her from screwing things up. But when she reached out to Hartford,
Alright, reset, go on.
Mm-hmm.
after what happened last night, I'm not sure you realize just how deep the shit we are in goes.
And I suppose you have the solution?
Maybe. Not that I'm happy about it. There's interesting stuff going on in other places. Boston's not the center of the universe.
We don't know who can be trusted. This is no time to leave. If the prince has kept you in the dark, she must have had a good reason for it. Just look at what happened.
Open your eyes, Galeb! The Boston Camarilla is crumbling before our eyes! What are the odds we survive?
The prince knows what she's doing. Our odds of survival aren't good. Rats are the first to flee the sinking ship.
I don't want to insult him.
At the same time, I don't want to kiss Hazel's butt.
I know.
But at the same time, he does seem to know what he does seem to trust that she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. I feel like number one is the best answer for Galeb.
Okay, let's say that.
Hazel has things under control. We'll get through this.
I have a hard time believing that. We have to prepare for the worst.
This kind of talk is beneath you.
You know what it's like to feel called to be elsewhere.
That has nothing to do with this. Salem isn't elsewhere. You won't be any safer there.
It's just a starting point. We thaumaturgs will find a way to deal with it.
I see that you've planned for everything.
I've already lost too much time. You shouldn't waste your time either.
If you leave, Hazel will catch up with you.
What do you mean?
You know, she doesn't like people who have been this loyal, especially now.
Hazel doesn't need new enemies. She should be wary.
Be careful.
Goodbye, Galeb.
Lovely conversation to have with their foreheads.
I know. I mean, I get Dijon's point, though.
I do, too.
Like, he's being cautious, and he's trying to look out for himself, which is really all...
You can't blame anyone for that in this situation.
No.
I could use a nap.
Okay, this is the bar. Which I think
Where
is
is
just
Feng?
vessels.
Is there a problem, Mr. Bizori?
Feng, did you see her leave?
No. Sorry, I had to step out for a few minutes. When I got back, she was gone.
I asked her to wait for me.
Oh, where did she go?
Find Beryl.
That curtain's closed, meaning someone's in there. So is that. Alright, what happened? No, that's the entrance. Where's that office area?
There's
That
no
had,
point
like,
in hanging around here
papers.
bothering me. It's gonna take me a while.
Very well, Mr. Sheridan. Please excuse me.
Can't inspect anything. I don't think. Oh, yes I can. Boston's Domain. Prince's
Too
Service.
slow.
2018.
What a
Galeb
shitstorm.
Missouri. February 4th, February 9th, hunt for Nora Vasquez, Franklin Park, page 2 to page 6. It's Kindred Nora Vasquez threatened the Masquerade by playing with the court's secrets. Conclusions, target destroyed. Accomplice identified and arrested, Michelle Davis. March 12th to March 15th, Thin Bloods, Woodlawn Cemetery. A group of Thin Bloods were hunting
It's a
with
good thing
impunity
Journey
near the
had to
cemetery.
sort it.
Conclusions, four Thin Bloods destroyed, one escaped. Oh, that's right. Let's see if, yeah, Galeb was an executor.
Mm.
It's too slow.
Thin
What
Blood.
a shitstorm!
Delegation to the Salem Chantry. Dejan Siaka requested the presence of Galeb to accompany him to Salem. Conclusions, no problems encountered. Purge of Newton. Some thin blood thought that could escape us in Newton.
It's a good thing
Disappearance
Journey
of
had
the
to sort
Orion
it.
shipment. A very valuable shipment disappeared from the port. Conclusion, 6 mortal killed. Shipment found. Boston Domain. Kindred reported missing in 2016. These are old.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gotta go.
Though, this last one, Nasir Yang. Last seen meeting at Beryl Underwoods.
Interesting. So is Beryl maybe siring children
Or he could be
without...
consuming.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Journey had to sort it.
Decree of Embrace. I, Hazel Iverson, Prince of Boston, hereby authorize kindred Henry Donald Ross embraced in 1684, a prominent member of the Boston court, to sire Vincent Winfield. The duly authorized mortal worked as an investment banker and demonstrated his value and his great discretion by enriching the domain. Henry Donald Ross has never asked to sire anyone before. His patience commands respect. Furthermore, his activities in the Boston court have always been above reproach. In recognition of this, the embrace may take place at the sire's convenience before the end of April.
I can't wait to be done with this.
I'm sure you can't. I can hear a shredder going on in the background. And there you go. Sorry, again, I just want to see if... Oh, wait, she was the woman that was... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I want to find Beryl.
I want to as well. She was the one who was talking to Dejan. Let's see what she says.
What do we do if the hunters show up?
Oh, never mind. This is Journey's office. I know we've already been here. Oh, there's Journey. Okay, so she's fine.
Can you come help us?
Okay, I'm glad. It all ended up being just fine with her in the end.
Good.
That was April.
Galeb, you don't come here often. Sorry, things are a little hectic here, as you can see.
What's going on?
Code Red. We're destroying all of our files, following protocol.
Destroying everything?
You're destroying all our files?
No, not everything. Obviously, some information needs to be saved. The rest will be a treasure trove for anyone who wants to harm us. That's what's got to disappear. It's a huge undertaking. And of course, Hazel's putting major pressure on me. She's normally a little high-strung, but you can imagine how much worse it's become.
Prince is playing her part. The prince is... Well, she's not overreacting.
Yeah, if it's part of protocol.
Yeah.
It's her job. She's trying to keep us from going down with the ship, no matter the cost.
I agree. And you know how much I love Hazel. But it's starting to get hard to manage. My efficiency might be the stuff of legend. But even I make mistakes. How about you? Is everything all right?
After last night, who could say that?
I mean, you know, your condition.
My condition?
You know, you're the eldest among us now.
Is she worried I'll disappear? She doesn't trust me. Let's move on. I don't think she's doesn't trust you. I think she sounds more worried than anything to me.
Just checking in.
Yeah.
Are you worried about me, or the void I'll leave behind?
You're an essential asset for the Camry. You disappearing now would be one of the worst possible things that can happen to us.
It's true that reliability is a virtue in decline.
Don't leave us. That's all. For Hazel's sake.
I've got my own reasons to stay.
I was wondering, what is it like? Do you hear voices? Does it come at you all at once?
She deserves an answer. She's too young to worry about it.
She's just asking.
Yeah, she does just give her an answer.
It's more like a feeling. A light one at first. Then it grows and grows till it becomes unbearable.
It doesn't look so unbearable for you.
I'm hanging on, but you shouldn't worry about it. You're still very young.
Listen to us. Talking about growing old, like mortals do.
Never, well, seen her so worried.
I'd just say what's bothering her.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just the Second Inquisition attack. You're the only person here who doesn't seem fazed by it. London seems so far away. Now they're here. They're destroying the people we know. I really need to get back to work.
Good luck.
Oh, there's an elevator here too. But I can't do anything with it. Yeah, I'm really worried about Feng.
Yeah.
And Barrel's door is locked. I get the feeling that we won't be able to find
Yeah,
him.
probably not.
Oh. Oh! Sensora! We can find her. Right? To the east? Are you going to give us a trail? Yes, okay. So everything she touched was blue.
Okay.
I really wish we had like a trail.
Yeah, this is hard.
Like with but he doesn't have auspex, which is the thing that gives you the trail.
Hmm.
So who wants to bet that she went to Barrel's office or something? Oh. God damn it.
Ah. They couldn't make it this hard.
Yeah. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, this is taking way too much time. So
Yeah.
let's go talk to the prince.
What was the point of that even? I mean, I would think she would have to touch other things other than like a champagne bottle and her own magazine.
You'd think.
Why did I even waste blood on that? Well, now that we've gotten all of Galeb's steps in and covered the entire floor, I think we can confidently say that we have no one else to talk to. And we've roamed around enough.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll find Feng after.
Yeah.
The prince is ready to see you now.
Great.
She looks terrifying with that camera zoom in.
Galeb,
My prince.
we were expecting you.
How may I be of service to you this time?
One thing at a time. The situation has changed. The money is gone. The accounts have been emptied.
What? That's impossible.
Only Jason Moore could have transferred the money. The situation is dire.
Moore would never have done it on his own. He would never have dared.
I agree. It's much too bold a move for him. And that's what concerns me the most. Someone used him to attack us. Someone who was extremely well prepared.
Number one, these camera cuts are quite a thing. But also, there was a weird contradiction when I was investigating Moore's apartment. The caretaker said that Jason Moore took his daughter to school, but the parking attendant said his wife took their daughter to school. The heart... Okay, but either way, who used Jason Moore? The Chantry? Someone inside the Camarilla? The Anarchs? No. Maybe they're not kindred.
I feel like the Hartford Chantry might be a red herring.
I think so too.
So I think it might be someone inside the Camarilla.
I don't think that the Hartford Chantry would have killed themselves, but someone within the Camarilla would have been willing to kill other members of the Camarilla.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I'm thinking back about that security. Oh, company.
The only other thing I'm leaning towards is maybe they're not kindred.
Yeah, like the Second Inquisition. Because they were the ones who led the attack.
Yeah.
But someone had to tip them off.
What if it's the religious people who are leading the Second Inquisition? The Monsignor.
Yeah. But still, someone would have had to tip him off. Maybe they're not kindred then. Because he wasn't taking as good care of himself, and there were a lot of problems at home. And Galeb noticed that was very different.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't kindred.
Our enemies are everywhere. They're not just kindred.
No, the kind have no knowledge of our business. It's someone with diverging interests from our own. Someone on the inside.
If there's a traitor among us, I'll have their head.
One thing at a time. I'll take care of the traitor, personally. Failure is a luxury we will soon be unable to afford. If you have nothing more to say, we can move on to the reason I sent for you.
About Richard's file, about Jara's file. Well, let's ask about the files.
Yeah.
What did you think about Richard Dunham's file?
Money that should be going to me seems to go missing whenever he touches it. Richard is far too important to me. I can't afford to upset him now. But if his research doesn't pay off soon, I won't hesitate to show him my disappointment.
That's the thing. We haven't spoken to Richard or seen him after Laisha's mission, so where is he? Alright, about Jara's file.
Did you read Jara Drory's file?
I wish I'd never seen it.
There's too much I despise in it.
She never mentioned she was monitoring the Primogen's finances. Or this, caught upon us. What on earth is it?
I've got no idea.
It doesn't add up. It seemed important to her.
But she's not here to shed any light on it.
I'm listening.
I've asked for your presence here because I have a new mission for you. Delson was able to track down the men who attacked us.
It wasn't easy, but it was impossible for them to disappear without leaving a trace after what they did yesterday.
Where are they hiding?
Long Island.
I know the place.
Yes, of course. An abandoned facility just off the coast. An old fort. It's the ideal place for a secret base.
And certainly much more. Who knows what they're up to out there?
How is it we didn't notice a thing?
They have abundant resources, and we're short on eyes.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the people responsible for the situation later. Our most pressing issue is preventing them from striking us again.
How?
You're going to go there and kill their leader.
That's insane. Why me? Very well.
I think very well. We're obviously gonna do it.
Yeah, because that's what he's been doing this entire time. I mean, based on his file and everything else.
Yep.
As I've said before, you can count on me.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. When the time comes, I won't forget to reward those who've been loyal to me.
I won't let you down. What's the plan?
They evacuated the bodies from the site of the party, which is how we were able to pick up their trail.
There's a small, nondescript warehouse at Jeffrey's Point. As far as we can tell, their transfers from Boston to Long Island are made by boat. To avoid drawing attention to themselves, they've chosen to employ only small craft. There are bodies packed in the warehouse waiting to be shipped over. Do you get the picture?
You want me to disguise myself as a body to be evacuated?
Exactly. All you have to do is stop simulating your vital functions for a few hours.
It's risky.
It's risky, but it's now or never. We might never get another opportunity. We have to try.
The last transfer is probably going to take place tonight. After that, there's no way of knowing when we'll get another chance.
How exactly are we going to go about it?
I need to know the details.
Let us worry about getting you into the warehouse. We've made all the preparations. You won't have to worry about a thing until you get to Long Island.
His face just looks creepy.
I know, like, his eyes are just like...
I'm sorry, but, like, everyone's, like, another person commented on our Reddit post that, the facial expressions in Bloodlines were better, and I kind of agree.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why don't we attack them head on?
We know where they are. Why go through their warehouse?
Charging into Long Island blind would be far too risky.
And with a traitor in our midst, I'd rather keep this to a small circle of trusted people, to avoid any other unpleasant surprises.
And after that?
Once you're on the island, you'll be in uncharted territory. You'll be on your own.
Who is my target?
Walter Stanford.
He's the head of the Boston Task Force. He's part of what they call the Society of Leopold.
Someone else will take his place.
No need for you to worry about that for the time being. Your mission is to eliminate Stanford, and that's all.
Oh, yes.
What were you laughing at earlier?
Sorry, I was trying to imitate the sheriff dude, Delson, with his face, because he's just like... You can't see, but he'll see you later.
Right. What do we know about him?
What do we know about this Stanford?
Not much. They're very careful. He was sent from the Vatican, and he brought other fanatics with him. If he's here, it means that Rome has faith in him, and that can't be good for us.
He's got to be taken out.
Society of St. Leopold? Might as well ask.
Yeah, might as well.
What's the Vatican getting out of all this?
Your guess is as good as mine. But it seems that the kind are trying to get a better understanding of us in order to hunt us more effectively. These priests have been our enemies for ages. They have knowledge.
Putting an end to them is crucial. We must keep our enemies from unifying their strength.
Is there a plan B?
I don't wish to be the bearer of ill tidings, but what if I fail? Do you have a backup plan?
Galeb, you won't fail. You're our only hope. We place all our trust in you to complete this essential mission.
There's no room for error, Missouri.
I don't like this. It's like when
they're setting him up.
Sets you up to be the fall guy.
Yeah.
What about the traitor?
Aren't you worried someone will tip off the SI? There's still a traitor among us.
The traitors, my department. You need to strike quickly, and don't let anyone know of your plans. We can't take the slightest risk.
Okay, I've heard enough.
All right. I've heard enough.
Very well. Then you should get going. We've already lost enough time.
Very well, my prince.
Ooh, we could have just questioned the bodyguard in the court's interrogation room. Where was the interrogation room?
Oh.
Where was that? We ran everywhere.
I don't know.
Was that in the basement? Oh, but we couldn't have access to that after we spoke to Caius.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, that was
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, what do you think about Swansong so far? What do you think about the prince's intentions? What about Beryl's intentions with our ghoul? Let us know in the comment section down below. Smash that like button if you liked this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed already. And as always, I'm Emily.
I'm Amanda, and this is Selena.
We're Am and Dem and Selena, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.